Etra-chan saw it. I'm Karin. I live together with my husband, Hideki. From our first meeting to dating and eventually marriage, everything went smoothly for us. And soon after, we were blessed with a new life. She moved!
Oh, yeah! What should we name her?
Do you have any names you're thinking about, Hideki?
Not yet, but I think a feminine name would be nice.
I like lily flowers, so I was thinking about the name Yuri.
That's adorable. I like it.
Really? And so... Our first child, Yuri, was born.
She's so cute.
Nice to meet you, Yuri. With the birth of our child, the happiest days of our lives were waiting for us. I believed that without a doubt, until that day. 6 months later. Hey, it's all right. Mommy and Daddy are here. It's okay. After 6 months, Yuri began crying at night. She wakes us up every 2 hours at night.
I have to go to work tomorrow. Getting woken up this often is unbearable.
She's just a baby.
Yeah. Anyway, just don't let her cry anymore.
I have to work too, you know. Since you said we were tight on finances, I went back to work in less than a year. Right. Hey, why don't we take turns handling the night cries?
What do you mean?
We take turns looking after Yuri. That way, when it's not your turn, you can get a good night's sleep.
Oh, I see. Guess there's no point in both of us being there.
Then I'll watch her tonight, and you watch her tomorrow, okay?
Fine.
And so we took turns watching Yuri during her night crying episodes. The next day...
Ugh. God, you're so loud. You really don't get tired of crying. Hurry up and stop crying! I have work tomorrow! Come on! How much longer are we going to have to continue living like this? It doesn't matter what I say to her. She doesn't understand anyway. She doesn't understand?
You good?
Yeah. I'm fine. Besides, if you wake up too, then what's the point of this strategy?
That's true. Call me if you need me.
If she can't understand anything, then...
The next morning. Good morning. Looks like Yuri didn't wake up at all after that, huh?
Yeah, thanks to you, I was able to sleep well.
I hope she will sleep tonight for my turn, please. This was the first time that Yuri stopped crying after her first episode. I only thought of it as a mere coincidence. That night... Shh, it's okay. The next night. The night after that. And the next night. The next morning. Looks like Yuri didn't cry at all last night again.
She's been such a help. I hope she doesn't cry on your turn. Okay, I'm heading out.
Have a good day. When it's my turn to watch Yuri, she always cries. But when Hideki watches her, she doesn't cry at all. Does that even happen?
Good morning.
This is Azumi. She's the wife that lives next door. Good morning, Azumi.
I'm sorry to bother you during your busy morning. I was hoping you could pay the neighborhood association fee.
Oh, I'm sorry. We haven't been home much. Give me a minute. Here you go.
Thank you very much. I know you both work, so this is the only time I could come by.
No worries.
But you're lucky you have such a quiet baby that doesn't cry at night.
What?
She may be quiet now, but just wait until she gets bigger.
Wait, hold on a second. She doesn't cry at night?
Oh, am I mistaken? I saw your husband the other day and that's what he told me.
Hideki said that?
Is something wrong?
Oh no. What's going on? She doesn't cry only on the days that Hideki watches her. This makes it sound like he is convinced that Yuri will never cry at night while he's watching her. My sense of discomfort turned to suspicion, and then... the defining incident occurred. She's quiet again today. I haven't even heard her cry even once. I guess I'm just overthinking. Yuri? Yuri!
What is it?
Call an ambulance, hurry! Yuri's in distress!
What? Okay. Suction machine! Quickly!
Yes, sir. Doctor!
We took immediate measures and managed to save her life.
Thank God! Thank you so much! Thank you so much!
It appears that she had choked on her vomit while sleeping. There is a possibility that she experienced prolonged difficulty breathing, so there may be a risk of after effects.
What?
Does your child cry at night?
Huh? Yes. But she usually sleeps fine when my husband watches her, so I thought she was just sleeping like normal today as well.
What did you just say? When you watch her, does she cry at night?
Yes?
I'm sorry, but do you mind if we take a blood sample of your child?
If it's necessary, but may I ask why?
There's something we want to look into.
What's wrong?
Nothing. Karin,
Yes?
you said your child sleeps through the night when your husband watches her, correct?
Yes.
I want you to calmly listen to what I'm about to say. The ingredients of sleeping pills were found in your child's blood.
What? Sleeping pills? How come?
I wonder why. I think your husband may know the answer to that.
Hideki knows? What does he mean?
Strong sleeping pills for adults were used. There's a possibility of neurological damage.
Hideki, there's no way you...
Are you sure you have no ideas? It's Yuri's fault! It would have been easier for both of us if Yuri had just shut up and slept quietly! There wouldn't have been any need for me to give her sleeping pills!
You gave them to her? To such a small baby?
Babies don't understand what you say, and they can't comprehend what you do anyway! So why not use medicine? What's wrong with relying on medication?
Are you crazy?
It seemed like you were suffering every day! I did it so you would be happy! I did it for the sake of our family!
Stop messing around! My happiness is for Yuri to grow up healthy. No matter how tough it gets, the children come first. Using sleeping pills to put them to sleep is just insane.
There's a possibility of side effects. Are you aware that you've put your child's life in danger? If you don't mind, I will report this to the police. What? Once the police check with the hospital, it will be clear. The period during which your child took sleeping pills can be detected, even if it's been a few days since ingestion through a hair analysis. If anything, your wife's testimony says it all. No way!
And so, the police investigation revealed the details of the case. The sleeping pills in Hidegi's possession were the pills he was prescribed for work-related stress a few years ago by the hospital he was going to at the time. When Hidegi remembered he had some pills left over, he crushed the pills, mixed them in the milk, and gave them to Yuri. The story of my daughter's night crying turned into a criminal case. Hidegi was arrested.
Karin!
Of course, I divorced Hideki. I now live alone with Yuri. I didn't tell Hideki where we are moving to or our contact details. 25 years later.
Good morning, Mom.
Good morning!
Good morning. Were you able to get a bit of sleep?
Her night crying is so bad. I think I only got like 2 hours of sleep. I'm so tired.
Fortunately, Yuri grew up healthy. There were no issues with her neurological development or motor skills as previously feared. And now married, she gave birth to a son 6 months ago. Why don't you take a nap later? I'll be watching him in the meantime.
Thank you. That's really helpful.
Yuri was a little worn out from her baby's night cries. It's almost as if she's looking at her old self.
Are you okay?
Yeah. What is it?
I know it must be super hard right now, but when you look back on it later, it will be a very precious memory, you know?
Is that true? He just left now.
No fair. He can be as selfish as he wants, but with a smile like that, I'll forgive him for anything.
If that's what you think, I can trust you with peace of mind.
Huh?
Nothing.
You're so cute.
ご視聴いただきありがとうございました。何もわからない、何もできない赤ちゃんだからこそ与えてはいけないものなんじゃないですかね。 どんなお薬だって用法用量を守らなければならないわけですが、大人用を赤ちゃんに与えるなんてダメなことわからないんでしょうか。確かに子育てする上で自分自身が健康でいないといけないとはわかりますが、親が赤ちゃんの健康を及ぼすようなことをするなんて本末転倒です。あの時異変を感じていなかったら、大事なお子さんはこの世を去っていたかもしれない。自分がどれほど罪深いことをしたのか反省していただきたいものです。皆さんはどう感じましたか？コメント欄に書いていただけると嬉しいです。また無事に育ってよかったと思った方、チャンネル登録と高評価をお願いいたします。